I just rolled the chair over my foot. Ow, so painful. Good morning, guys. I am in my dressing gown. It's a bit cold this morning. I don't know why I wanted to talk to you straight away in this video. I kind of wanted to preface this vlog, and I thought it was quite appropriate because I am going into London to meet 2 people today. I do like to theme my videos. So yeah, today I kind of wanted to talk about socializing, friends and meeting people, and how I'm trying to develop those skills and enhance those skills, because obviously I came from someone at school who didn't really interact with many people at all. I really just pulled myself away from all of that. I've now been through university and my social skills have improved so much, but I'm still not the best. I'm definitely still an introvert. I'm so introverted, even though online, yes, I do not come across as being an introvert, I don't think, but your personality and how comfortable you feel, so my confidence varies so much depending on who you are with. You're also just gonna have to ignore the morning hair for this, but I literally just woke up and felt like talking to you guys straight away before my day gets too busy and I won't be able to talk to you. So I'm just straighten up my dressing gown. So if I'm meeting someone new, I am not very good. I feel quite shy, quite anxious. I don't really know what to say unless I am there for like a purposeful chat or a meeting. Then I'm okay because I know what questions I need to ask and I can listen to what they're saying and it seems to flow quite well. However, if there is no purpose behind meeting this person, it's literally just someone new, I can't even imagine what I would be like in like a date situation. Oh my gosh, it would just be awful, absolutely awful. That is when my kind of social anxiety and my social awkwardness would really be apparent. What I really seem to struggle with is, one of the big things is that I overthink everything that I say. So once I've said something in my head, I will be repeating what I've said, scrutinizing it and being like, I shouldn't have said that, I should have said it this way. And then secondly, I'm kind of worried about saying things wrong or saying something that I shouldn't do. I don't really like the awkward pauses, even though sometimes you need those natural pauses. I just try and fill them with more words, and that's when I probably would end up saying something wrong or stupid. And I've said this before, but small talk is something I really don't like as well. So that is often in like group situations. So as well as meeting new people just one-on-one for the first time, which I'm not very good at, I also really don't like being in big groups of people. With a big group of all new people, that would be like my anxiety or feelings of anxiety, not anxiety as in the mental illness, we're talking about the feeling, but my feelings of anxiety will be like through the roof. I also feel a bit uncomfortable around a lot of people, like a big group of people, even if I know them all. I will be okay, but I generally will be quite subdued and not really say that much. But if it's all new people, then whoa, like I feel so awkward and just so, that's when I'm just like, I just sit there and I'm a turtle and I go into my shell and I don't come out and I don't say anything. So yeah, very recently I found myself in this big group of people. Everyone was new. I had just met them that day. We were at this pub and everyone kind of had their alcoholic drinks, and obviously I don't drink, so I got a lime soda lime, something like that. Yeah, oh my gosh, I felt really out of place, and I just kind of sat there on this bench in between some people like, I don't really ask questions or say anything. If somebody asks me a question and singles me out, I'm literally like, basically what I do is I will answer the question really quickly, but I'll probably stumble over my words or say something that doesn't really answer the question, and then I'll try and move on to something else or get somebody else to say something instead of having the attention on me. So yeah, my easiest option is just to sit and listen. Another problem that I find is that because I don't really know a lot of general stuff about famous people or TV programs or political stuff, I am, as I said, very just in my own bubble sometimes, and when somebody says something about a certain famous person or something that's been going on recently in a TV show, I'm just like, what? Another thing is jokes. Half the time I won't get jokes, so if everyone else is laughing, that is just my cue that I should laugh, to try and be like, I get this joke. And inside I'm like, what? These are just some of my little kind of social awkwardnesses and the social problems that I experience, and some of this might be relatable for you if you're an introvert and if you feel the same thing as me. And that's why I like to talk about this stuff, because obviously I'm quite confident online, but in person and in big groups of people and with new people, I really struggle with that. On the other hand, if I know someone, if I'm with someone kind of one-on-one that I really know, I feel at ease and I feel okay in that situation because I know that person really well. I obviously get on with that person, we have things in common, and that is when like my tiny inner extrovert will come out, because you guys know that I'm very crazy, weird, strange, and I embrace that. It's just me, who I am. I use the hashtag on Instagram, you can't take me anywhere, because I'll just be doing strange things, you know. In late school, so sixth form, I really never went out at all. However, now I do go out, and at university I was forced into a situation where everything and everyone was new, and I went in with the mentality of wanting to meet new people, and I think that is what really helped me grow as a person and develop these social and communication skills, because I have come out of university with not very many friends, but like a handful of friends who I love so much and I'm so grateful for. And I think because I put that effort in and I wanted to meet people, I actually found friends and I found people that I enjoy being with, and that's so nice to sit here and say. However, having said all of this about like socializing and being an introvert, I think on the flip side we can say that being an introvert is okay. And if you're sitting there and you feel these same feelings of anxiety or awkwardnesses in social situations, it's okay. Other people will experience that, like me. As an introvert, I love my own company. I sometimes need breaks from being in social situations if I've done a lot of socializing. So at university, if I'd been out clubbing or something, and for me that was a big thing, I'd need some time on my own to just, you know, they say recharge. I always work independently, study independently. I do a lot of things on my own. I don't mind traveling to London or going to places on my own. I didn't mind going out to clubs at university, but big parties and big events like that, they're not my exact cup of tea, but I'll do them on the odd occasion. But if that's not you, or that doesn't really float your boat, then you don't have to do it and literally follow the crowds, you know. I'm all about not following the crowds and just being you with a lot of things in life, not only in this context. But yeah, I think to summarize, being an introvert is okay. We're not weird, strange, or boring in any sense. And at the same time, if you're an extrovert, that is also okay. And I don't think you should be labeled as this introvert or extrovert. It's just a descriptive term. I think you can obviously develop social skills if you want to. And I think interacting with people and communicating and having friends is such an important part of life. And I've now come to realize that. You are you, and yeah, that's just my little chat of the morning. I'm sorry I did it looking like this and half asleep and in my dressing gown, but sometimes you gotta do that. I'm gonna get on now. So I just had a nice morning shower. Really? I just took Bali and Java on a walk, and it wasn't raining, it was just very drizzly, not the whole time. Anyway, oh my gosh, there's melons. There's melons. We have 3 melons in the house at the moment because they are on a special, I think, in Aldi. Okay, that's better. I just quickly redid my hair. Just gonna brush out my eyebrows. I'm just gonna quickly change my socks as well because my trainers have like mesh at the front. So when the grass is wet, my feet get a bit damp. So I'm gonna put on my favorite pair of socks. I got them in this box thing that I was sent. I think they're made out of rice or something. Rice or bamboo or something, but they're like the best quality socks I've ever had. Even my mum thought the quality was so good, and if mum says quality is good, they're good. They're really long as well, and you know I'm one to love a long sock, but we won't go too overboard today. I don't always eat these melons, which I thought was a honeydew. Apparently it's a Gaale melon, but we get these most often. This is my current frozen banana stash. Matthew and I both have frozen bananas, so I'm just gonna put these really spotty ripe things in to these tubs. It makes me very happy when I have a lot of frozen bananas. And these bad boys, cherries. These things at the moment are so good. We're gonna make some ice cream, which doesn't really blend very well in this. I just ate the majority of the melon, but I saved some of it for mum, and then I just made here some chia pudding. As you can see, it's like very gloopy now. So I just add like 1 tablespoon of chia seeds to like 4 parts water, but I think you can do it with 3 parts. I'm not really sure, but I did 4 parts and it seems to have worked.
This blender is incredibly robust. However, if you don't put that much liquid in, it doesn't blend too well. So I did add a bit too much liquid in. It didn't really turn out like an ice cream, unfortunately.
Okay, so this is probably a bit runnier than an ice cream. Yep, that's basically a smoothie. It was supposed to be thicker than that. Darn it. Oh well, we will still continue.
Okay, so we didn't have an ice cream, but still, it was a smoothie bowl instead. Not green though today, I didn't have any spinach in there. I added my chia pudding and some fresh blueberries.
No, no. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, and I have everything around my mouth. Literally. Why am I such an idiot? Well, I definitely need to wash now. I squished one. Oh dear. Oh my god, how did I get over here as well? Everywhere, man.
Yeah, so we had a bit of a blueberry disaster, but luckily nobody else was down in the kitchen, and luckily Barley and Java weren't in here at this point, otherwise they would have just eaten all of them. I then added the blueberries to my smoothie bowl with some chopped banana, oats, and then some of this almond butter. I think this is the one from Aldi, and yes, this was my bowl. And that is my little bowl of the day. It's not green today, it's quite pale yellow cream. I don't know. I saved a few of the blueberries and then I'm gonna eat this because it didn't fit on here. I'm currently making Matthew an iced coffee because I told him yesterday that I made one. Right, you need it. Oh, a bit more. That's enough. Then you just mix it around. We're gonna put it in the freezer. Do you want the spoon?
Put that in the freezer.
Okay. You need ice. You add some ice. Ice.
How much ice?
A bit, I don't know. Then you're filling it up to the top with those 2 things.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't want the vanilla one. He wants the vanilla one. And then a bit of this normal soy. Otherwise it'll be really sweet.
I don't like that.
Yeah, but you won't really taste it. There.
When that's done.
And then, do you want a straw? Yeah, we need a straw, Mix it round with the straw. He likes it. He wants more coffee in it though. What do you say? Thank you.
I already said that.
Okay.
My go-to drink of the morning is hot lemon, which you guys know I honestly love this, and it probably isn't what you know as hot lemon, but I also took my supplements for the day, and then I made myself a packed lunch which I was going to take with me to London. So I started with a base of spinach, and then I chopped up some tomatoes, cucumber, mushroom and celery, and then layered that all on the top. The lunchbox that I'm using is one that I found in the drawer, and it's the one I used to use when I went to school, so a little bit of a throwback. And then I made some hummus the previous day, which was what was in the glass jar, and this was just made with like a base of chickpeas, some apple cider vinegar, garlic I think, and I can't remember if anything else went in there, but it was basically very simple, and I just added that to my salad. I then made some toasted rye bread to just shove in the lunchbox as well. So I put that in the toaster, waited for a few minutes, then it popped up.
Ooh. Ha ha! Oh my god, it's so hot!
Okay, toasted rye bread is way better than non-toasted rye bread, so you have to try it like this if you try rye bread. And then I put it in my lunchbox, and I also had an apple alongside. And that was essentially my little very quick lunchbox to take with me.
So I'm just like checking train times. So I'm going into London for this meeting, and then that's gonna be maximum an hour, and then afterwards I'm meeting a friend called Zara, who is basically the girl behind this thing that lives in my frame. So I've just been doing a quick bit of research as well, because on my last video, or one of my last videos, I asked you guys to suggest any universities or schools, not just in the UK, like international ones, because obviously I'm looking into doing a master's, and you've given so many suggestions. I'm honestly so grateful, and some of them look so amazing. Together as a community we have such a wealth of knowledge, so if you guys are looking for masters or even undergraduate courses, then definitely look in the comment section of this video, because there are loads of really good suggestions all over the world, like in Europe, Switzerland, South Africa, Canada, the USA, Australia. So yeah, I'm looking at this one here called Stellenbosch University. It's in like South Africa. I'm gonna have a good old mooch around. Literally, I don't even understand why my bag is always so heavy. Like, why? Dora the Explorer never packs heavy. I'm not a true Dora the Explorer. It's just so big every time. I don't even know what I have in this thing. Anyway, we're gonna be late, so I need to go. Bye. There goes my pen. Oh my gosh, I'm dropping everything out of this big bag.
So I trekked down to the station and I literally had to run for this train. I almost missed it. I was just running down this platform in the hope that it didn't close the doors. Luckily, I made it on time. And yeah, as I said, I was going into London for a meeting. So this person that I was meeting with, I had spoken to over the phone, but I'd never met them before in person. But as I said, this meeting had a purpose, so I was kind of okay in this situation.
Currently really hot and busy in London, and I am trekking to the south. Parliament! Woo! Don't really know why I'm weeping. We're not really in a great political situation. But hey, this is Parliament Square.
We needed to just appreciate this, guys. I loved this, I thought it was great.
I found myself in a tunnel. Don't know why I'm in a tunnel. Don't really like tunnels. Let's get out the tunnel.
I'm usually not to be a late person, but I am usually pushing it. However, today I was actually late because I thought it would take me less time to walk here. So I just had to let the person know I was going to be a tad late.
Updates. It's currently 3:20. I've had my meeting. I'm in the South Bank Centre. My meeting was in like the rooftop garden on top of the South Bank Centre. It's really nice, like this really nice open public space, just chilled meeting. Now I'm in the loos and I'm gonna go meet Zara. I literally don't understand how people do this ride. How? I don't even know how people do that. Anyway, this is such a busy area of London, but I think Zara is somewhere around here. The London Eye's literally over there. It's like very touristy, but I kind of like am a tourist basically when I come to London, even though I come quite a lot. I'm looking for Zara.
I will introduce you guys to Zara after, but we just sat on the grass beside the London Eye. I ate my lunch because Zara had just eaten hers, and we just talked about anything and everything. She is going to university next year, so we were talking about that, how her summer holiday was. She just came back from Southeast Asia, which is so cool, and yeah, it was just a really nice catch up. We'd been pinning it off for quite some time, so it was just really nice to see her.
I think I just was pooed on from this tree, which is great. It's not even focusing. You see that?
Could have been bigger.
It could have been a lot worse. Thank you. Zara. This is Zara that you would have seen in like a video ages ago. Do you want to introduce yourself? Yeah. I was in the meetup that I did. Remember? Oh, that was like, wasn't that? That was years ago. That was like before GCSEs. Hi.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Zara. She has an Instagram.
Yes.
That handle. Which one do you want?
It's a spoon of peanut. No, not.
What?
Wrong. No. That's not full. A spoon of peanut butter because I like peanut butter.
I think it should be a spoonful of peanut butter.
That'd be so long though. It wouldn't fit in one line.
Okay. Anyway, this is Zara. She has a spoon of peanut butter, and I knew Zara from my meetup that I did years ago, and Zara came. And
OG subscriber.
I know.
I subscribed when you had like.
What do you mean OG?
OG. Do you not know what OG means?
No. What does OG mean? Wait, let me try and work it out.
It's like from the start, like from the beginning.
Original.
I don't actually know what it stands for, but
okay, well, she's an OG subscriber. Also, she's like a mini me because she's going to do Bionatski at Queen's next year. So when I'm gone, Zara will be there. Of course she'll be there. Results day's coming up, but you know, you'll be fine. And she wants to be an epigenetics researcher. She's got her life more planned out than me. On her page on Instagram, a spoon, not full of peanut butter. Just one spoon. She posts loads of food pictures of her food. We are vegan, so may as well know that.
God, you did tell them I'm vegan. No, I'm joking. Yeah.
Well,
they know now.
We eat plants. Is that better?
We're plant-based.
So we're basically now on the updates. We've just sat and talked. I ate my lunch. Sorry I had to eat in front of you, but
I know, it's fine. I'd just be it anyway.
and we're gonna go and walk. We're gonna like walk and talk, and we're gonna walk to this place called Vida Bakery.
My bum's all wet.
I know, I told you the grass is wet. What are you wearing? Where's it from? I like this.
New look.
New look.
It's my sack. I like
Your
the
sack.
look.
A
Yeah.
sack. I think it looks good. And you guys know I'm obviously wearing mum jeans. When do I not wear mum jeans?
It's in a Nana top
Yeah.
and a plait ponytail.
Shut up, Zara. Do you know what Emily said before I left the house? She goes, are you doing your hair like that? And I was like, yeah. And she goes, could you not have been more experimental? And I was like, no. Sorry, no. This is me.
Not Emily's a savage.
Savage sister. So we're currently on Brick Lane in like Shoreditch, right, Zara?
Yeah.
Shoreditch, Brick Lane, where like vegan nights and vegan days apparently a new thing is. I've never been here. We're trying to find the place we're going to, which is called what?
Vida Bakery.
Vida Bakery. How long is this lane?
Oh, it's very long.
Very long, very long. Quite cool though. This is what it looks like.
Better when the market's on and stuff. We've come at a bit of a dead time in Brick Lane.
Okay.
The bakery's still open.
The bakery's still open though. We walked like, the map said an hour or something, but we walked quite far. We just walked and talked. Yeah, this is where the Deliciously Yellow place is, isn't it?
No.
No? No. Guys, we made it to Vida Bakery.
Pero es perfecto porque yo os puedo ir
Look
a
at the
buscar y
aesthetic.
Besides the food in Vida Bakery, their dog was so cute. I think it belongs to the owner, but it's just so cute, and I think it was a cockapoo. But yeah, the food, they do loads of things like soft serve, which we got, but then they do like cakes and cookies as well. So we got basically the vanilla ice cream soft serve with passion fruit topping, and mine's like melting now, but there we go. The weather came quite hot and sunny that afternoon, early evening, so we felt like ice cream, something quite cool, and it was definitely very refreshing. However, next time I go, if I go again, I would definitely try some of the other stuff that they do.
It's so cute. The ice cream was really good. What rating would you give it, Zara? Wait, it's not focused, wait. Now, rating out of 10.
7.
7?
I think I would have liked to see more toppings.
Yeah, I agree. I would say 8 now that Zara said 7. I was probably going to go for a 9, but I actually agree with Zara.
What we had, like the flavour of it was great.
Yeah.
But for what we paid, I would like a bit more jazz.
Hello, I'm back home. It is currently what time? 8:30. And I'm already on the food. Ooh, this rice should be simmering, but that's not simmering. Turn that down. I've just got some veg. I'm gonna do rice and beans. One of my favorite meals for Emily and I, but Emily is at work, so she'll have hers when she gets back later. And yeah, I just got the train. I said bye to Zara. We parted when we got the tube back. I then got the train home, walked back from the station, put on some different clothes just so that I'm out of those I've been sitting on trains in and around London in. And then yeah, I'm just making food. I need to do all my emails. It's like Monday, the busiest email day, so I need to actually do some emails. Plan for some tutoring stuff. I've got quite a busy tutoring day tomorrow. I've just been eating these cherries because I saw them in the fridge. I was like, oh yes, more cherries, please.
Whilst I was making the food and waiting for the rice to do and to cook, I was just, as I said, doing my emails that day and replying to some comments on one of my videos, and then I basically just served up the food for myself and Emily, who wasn't there. She was still at work, so I just ate my food on my own. I put on some pickles. I honestly love anything pickled, and some tahini, which goes so well with beans and rice. I know it's very plain and simple, but you know me, I love these plain and kind of very simple meals. I never actually finished this video, so I'm just gonna say I hope you enjoyed it. Please like it if you did, and definitely comment down below if you can relate to anything that I mentioned and talked about at the start of this video, because you know, if you're an introvert or an extrovert, you've just got to do you.